Okay, good afternoon to everyone. This afternoon, we are going to apply at least siguro almost everything that we've learned so far to applications of first order differential equations. So these are real world systems on where we could find or observe first order DEs. Okay, so just a quick recap. Why do we study differential equations? Two reasons. Number one, to understand nature, and two, to solve or to design engineering systems. Okay, to solve engineering problems. So where will we find differential equations? Out of those two phenomenon, from nature and from engineered systems. So from a physical system, whether natural or man-made, homonesia, the physical system, out from it, we will extract a model in the form of a mathematical equation. And that mathematical equation is almost always not a differential equation. Now, for us to understand kung nature manggaling siya, or for us to design, if indeed engineered systems siya, for us to do those two, either to understand or to design, we need to solve the model or the mathematical model. So ang atong output ana is a solution, mathematical solution. And whatever the solution may be, pwede nato to siya i-feed back towards nature or towards the engineer system as a physical interpretation. Okay? So for first order, we have some applications. I think upat man sila dire. We have numerous applications man gyud for first order, but we'll only focus on some. No? Some common physical systems, whether natural or man-made. One would be the growth and decay phenomenon. No? When you say growth, it might be a population growth or interest, no, or profit. So about other things na grow. And decay, no? Pwede gyapon population decay, death rate, interest level, no, or interest na sa isa ka particular nga capital, no, orta. Napod tay so mo decay, radioactive decay. Okay, so growth and decay phenomenon could be modeled using a differential equation. Another thing would be temperature. Okay, Newton's law of cooling and heating. Anything that involves whether a rise or a drop in temperature that could be modeled by a differential equation. Falling bodies, that's another one. And electrical circuits. Okay, so very important siya for electrical engineering students, electronics, computer engineering. Mechanical engineering students also need to know how to model electrical circuits. Okay, even though mechanical systems ang ma-encounter ninyo soon, it will always involve electrical circuitry. No? So, dili lang gid ni sa EE, CME, importante ang electrical circuits. Even for all engineering students, each and every one of you should be familiar with the differential equations that describe electrical circuits. So we have two types of electrical circuits na pwede ma-model of first order. We have RL circuits and RC. RC meaning resistor, capacitor. RL, resistor, inductor. So, inductor ng L. So this afternoon, dire ta mag-focus sa first sa growth and decay and temperature problems. Okay? So growth and decay situations could be modeled by this differential equation, where n is a function of t. Unless stated otherwise, almost halos tanan na problems would be in terms of t, no, or in terms of time. Kibali time ang independent variable. So even there, t would be the independent variable time. So n is a function of time and denote the amount of substance or population that is either growing or decaying. If you assume that dn over dt, or the rate change of time, is proportional to the amount of substance present initially, which is N in this case. So that kind of situation could be modeled by this differential equation where K is a constant of proportionality. So, pwede gyapon natin ibasahon as N prime minus Kn, where K is a constant and N is a function of time, would be equal to 0. So, if we substitute N by Y and T by X, malalagay po dy over dx minus ky is equal to 0. So, what kind of differential equation is this? What do you think? Or unsa pod nga mga methods ang pwede magamit to solve growth and decay functions, such as this one? Sa nga type of DE class?
Linear.
Linear. Okay. Linear is 1. Or more specifically, this is a unsa man nga klase nga linear naman tay duha ka type. Natay homogeneous ug non-homogeneous linear. Sa man ni siyang ha? Homo or non-homo?
Homo.
Why? That's correct, pero nga naman.
Equal to 0, sir.
Si Emmanuel, no? Because, sa to? Because 0 ang
What, sir? Ang Rx.
R of X, okay? Or ang right-hand side is 0. So, thank you, Emmanuel. So, 0 ang right-hand side is a linear equation. Or, more specifically, homogeneous linear equation. Okay? So, pwede na siya i-solve if ever nanantay model, no? Or differential equation. Pwede mo gamit o linear na process to solve this one. But if you could look also closely, kung ato na i-transpose to the other side, no? So the other side would be dn over dt is equal to kn, and divide all sides by n, and integrate. Marshig variable separable gyapon, di ba? So we have two methods to solve growth and decay functions. We could use linear or variable separable. Either way, I'm sure we could get the correct answer. Another phenomenon would be that involves temperature. Okay? So Newton's law of cooling or heating states that the time rate of change of the temperature of body is proportional to the temperature difference between the body and its surrounding medium. So pareha ang growth and decay function of temperature, no? So try to think of these situations as malagyan na tayo kung growth and decay na tayo initial population. So asa man dependent, no? Asa man dependent ang pagsaka or pagnaog sa atong original population. What if we have an original population of 1,000, no? So of course dependent na siya sa original population, of course, so kung pilang kuan. So kung daghan ang it would follow logically follow nga if daghan ang initial na kuan, daghan ang initial na population, mas daghan pud ang future population compared sa kung ang initial kagamay lang. No? But aside sa original population, dependent pud siya sa rate, no? Sa rate of population increase, no? Kung population na siya, birth rate, kung interest kung kwarta na siya kay interest rate, okay? The same kaya po sa temperature. We have a substance na siya initial temperature, okay? So dependent ang iyang pagbugnaw or pag init, dependent na siya sa kung saang temperature po sa iyang surrounding, no? Surrounding environment. If mas bugnaw, so mas mubugnaw ang atong substance. Okay, malagod gyapon coffee, no? Try to imagine a cup of coffee. I think experience na mo ani nga duha ka situations more or less. Di na sa coffee gud ba sa a hot drink, no? So gikan mo og canteen or gikan mo og SBM building, pit mo kape dito dispenser, no? Init kaayo. So if bugnaw ang panahon, mas paspas siya mo bugnaw. Okay, kaya mas bugnaw man ang ambient temperature, ang environment around the cup of coffee. So kung igang kaayo, no, igang kaayo na kay same cup of coffee but igang kaayo, mas hinay ang iyahang pag bugnaw kaysa sa katong kung tugnaw ang panahon, no. So kinsa man puy mo inom og kape kung igang kayo, di ba? So anyway, ang point is if natay substance, in this case asa madapit dili dara, temperature by body. So sa katong example, ang atong body kay ang cup of coffee, no, is proportional to the temperature difference between the body and its surrounding medium. Di ba logical? I think na-observe na nato na siya nga situation even though wala to nag-study og DE. Sa bugnaw gani ang butang, mas dali siya mo sa mo stabilize ang temperature with respect to its environment kung ang environment is whether mas bugnaw or mas init. So dependent siya ato. So let T denote the temperature of the body, Tm denote the temperature of the surrounding medium. The rate of change is dt over dt, capital T, temperature over dt with respect to time. No? So this afternoon, mo lang nga mga differential equations atong i-expose ourselves sa. So next meeting na siguro ding falling bodies and electrical circuits. So ang differential equation for Newton's law of cooling and heating, if K is a constant, both of these T are, I think constants magyapon nga mga T. T is the temperature of the body, Tm is the temperature of the surrounding medium. So constant gyapon siya. So what kind of differential equation is this? The same gyapon sa growth and decay. Is this linear? Would you agree nga linear siya?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, okay. Constant pa ning sa right-hand side. Okay. Aube, linear ba siya? Mao man ni ang dependent variables. Non-homogeneous lang. Non-homogeneous kasi di man siya equal to zero. So linear siya still, but non-homogeneous. Although this is not a function of time. Kung i-integrate na to, may function of time na siya. So yes, linear gapon siya. And I think separable gihapon. Well, let's see later if separable ba siya. No? Sige. So much for our slides. To those nga late nakaabot, narani sa atong e-learn. Ako lang na upload earlier. So, I have two sets of worded problems na i-upload pod. This is apps problem 1. If you could look at the file name, apps problems 1, and na po apps problems 2. So far, wala po ko i-post nga instruction or whatever. Ako lang sa nang i-post dito for the purpose of reference. Okay? Para din na ako na-isulat tanan later. Sasaba kayo. Ilan na kabuok? Problem 16. So we'll solve some of these problems. Not all. I don't think enough ang time tonight. This afternoon to solve any all of this. So you could solve just a few. Kaning number 1. Let's solve this first problem, number 1. So sa atong pag-solve later sa pen and paper, when I say problem number 1, muna yung pasabot. Okay? Okay, let's solve problem number 4. So, muna yung pasabot. A bacteria culture is known to grow, so on and so forth. Okay, let's solve number 8. A metal bar at temperature 100 degree Fahrenheit, so on and so forth. Okay? So, diri ko mag-refer this afternoon sa applications of first order ODEs, word problems, or file name apps problems number 1. Naasa problem set and class activities ng module. Stop shares na ako ni. And please direct your attention to my camera. Sige. Okay, problem number one. Number one. Sa apps problems one. What are given? I'll read the problem. A person places $20,000 in a savings account which pays 5% interest per annum, compounded continuously. Find A, the amount in the account after 3 years, and B, the time required for the account to double in value, assuming no withdrawals and no additional deposits. So what are the given? Without writing the whole problem, given something 20,000. This is the initial, no? Initial money. So sa mga itong kanana. N at 0 is 0. No? So given N is the amount of substance, in this case money. N not or N at 0 time is 20,000. Is this a logical na representation? Sabtan ba nga nung mo ni ang pag-denote sa initial, no, initial amount? Meaning, at 0 time, at the 0th year, ito pag state dire, no? Time is in years. That's very important kay especially kung interest problems, maglailahi na ba ang time na months na years. So if nag-set na nga years daan, when we say 0.5 year, that's 6 months. Okay? Kung giset na ito nga months, we should be using in terms of months. So ang N1 is after 1 month. Ang N1 ani nga situation is 1 year. Okay? So this is very important. Isa dapat dinidaan so dito malibog. No? So N at 0 is 20,000. In the savings account which pays 5% interest per annum. Okay, so K is, that's the rate, 5%, 0.05. So 5% per year. So I think, kailangan mo siya sa term nga per annum, di ba? So per year na siya. So meaning, sakto lagi yun nga ang atong pag-set sa time is in years. Okay, kaya nga atong interest is per annum. So siguro isa na sa atong siguro bantayon no kung unsa ang rate sa atong proportionality constant, in this case interest rate, one lang pala ato isat nga time in terms of years, compounded continuously. Find the amount, find na. Okay, so mo lang yung given, no? Find or required. So we have two things nga i-solve. First, the amount in the account after 3 years, meaning N at 3 is question mark. So muna ang, kung ato i-translate ning question diri nga, find the amount in the account after 3 years. So yung pag-state, what is the amount after 3 years? Okay? The time required for the account to double in value. Okay, so unsa man na siya? Okay. T. T, the time at N of T is equal to double in value. So double sa 20,000. So 40,000. Okay, so muna itong mga given and required. Okay, so I think mas helpful ang atong template sa pag-solve problem dire. So solution. So again, because this is a growth and decay problem, so initial atong differential equation would be dn over dt minus kn equal to 0. Okay. Solve differential equation. Sa parabola na ako, kaya masayon man. Kn. Integrate both sides. respect to dt, integral ani n, no? This is just n equal to constant man silang duha, knt. No? K is given man 0.05. 0.05 nt. Ay, wait, no. Dependent variable man dahil eh. Dapat natin siya sa silong. Oops. Wrong line. Integral of dn over n. Diba? Dahil, baylo dahil sila. Equal to k integral of dt. Diba? Mali sakto. The integral of dn over n is ln n. Ln n is equal to kt plus c. Plus c. E both sides and E kt c or E kt ec. And ato lang ning isahon kay e to the power of constant is a constant. C. Combine lang mga c. So therefore, our differential, the solution of our differential equation is n, and we know that k is 0.05 t. So far, any questions? Mayroon nag-review of variable separable. Is clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the response. I hope it's clear. Let's move next, no? So, sa mga unknown dito. Si C. So, panginaw na to si C. Again, how will we obtain C gani for any differential equation? Paano para makuha nato ang constant? Kung sa atong gamiton ang
IVC, sir.
very good, IBC, the initial value. Good thing nato initial value. And at 0 is 20,000. So muna to initial value. Meaning when at t is equal to 0, n is 20,000. Okay? So that would be equal to c e to the power of 0.05 times 0. So this is equal to 1. No? E to the 0 is 1. So c is 20,000. So ang atong DE mahimong n is equal to 20,000 e to the 0.05 t. So muna itong differential equation. Of course, not yet final answer kay lahi man natong required. N at 3 of what is t when n is 4,000. So actually, I hope you'll appreciate this, guys, or class, that pag masolve na ganito itong DE, no? Masolve na itong differential equation, na-reduce na ang atong word problem into a problem of algebra. Algebra na dahil ta, no? Kumana ta sa, actually, ang DE nga part, kay katupag ganing diri nga, part lang gani ang DE, oh. Integral naman dahil ni dire, then algebra, no? Pati kaning algebra man ni. So, next na to is, na-reduce na to na siya sa algebra, so, solve for A. Okay? What is n when t is 3? Or in other words, what is the amount 3 years after? Dito na siya, no? What is the amount 3 years after? Substitute lang ni, kay if kabantay mo sa atong solution, isa lang man ang unknown, no? Or variable, t na lang. Substitute lang na dito. So, n is equal to 20,000 e 0.05 times 3. It's an answer. 20K times E
23,236.68.
23,236.68.
Okay, very good. 0.68. So 23K. 23, 23,6. 23,200. Ito, 36.68. 36.68. Okay. Kumana? Final answer? May kulang wala? May kulang. Asa man ang kulang? Asa man ang given na to? Wala. Actually, sa given kay kulang po ka state. Ang kulang ani is awan sa man. May mag-guess? Ha?
Unit.
Dollars.
Okay. Very good. Units, dollars. Okay. Dollars. So, isa sa mga things na dapat timanan, guys, ha. Basta word problem, most definitely, naging na units involved. Okay, final answer ni siya for A. Next, no? So, malan siya algebra na dayon, basta na-solve na nato ang DE. Sa B, T at 40K. So, if N is equal to 40K, at what time, no? Meaning, pila ka years after, kung ato i-translate, pila ka years after, na mag-double ang atong kuan, kwarta. So, pwede to maka-make of ka ng mga observations lang. Meaning, 3 years after, ang atong 20,000, 23,000 pa. Diba? 3 years after. So, mas kakadugay na 40,000 ang atong kwarta at an interest rate of 5%. So, ito i-solve. No? So, differential equation gapon. So, this would be 40,000 is equal to 20,000 E 0.05 T. Solve 40. So, as easy as shift solve. Kung kaya sa calculator, kung dili, pwede naman ni mano-mano. 40 divided by 20. ln, para mawala si E. Then, divided by 0.05, I think. No? Yeah. So, masyag i-ln na to ang 40K or 20K. Ako lang i-shortcut para naman sila og unit over 0.05. So, sukat naka-solve. I hope the same ang atong answer, 13.86 years. 13.9, no? Or almost 14 years. Kung 14 years, thank you. So for kung 14 years, sure na nga ni doble na itong kwarta. So pila mo na siya in months? Pila mo ng 0.86 times 12? 10 months and 9 days after. 13 years, pila to? 10 months? 0.86 times 12? 13 years, 10 months after. Pero okay na ni kay, ako lang itong gikuan. Ako lang itong put things into perspective. Pero okay na ni siya, 13.86 years. Okay, alright? Questions? Was it clear?
Sabta na, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, how about problem number? Kung lang practice solve anang number 2, number 3 that involves money. Let's try this other one. Problem number 4, bacteria culture. Okay, problem number 4. Kung basa ko ng problem, a bacteria culture is known to grow at a rate proportional to the amount present. Clearly, we'll use the growth and decay differential equation. After 1 hour, so set na to T. T is in hours. Okay? T is in hours. After 1 hour, 1,000 strands of bacteria are observed in the culture. So given, after 1 hour, ito ka stand, 1,000. 1,000 strands of bacteria. So, strands, bacteria. Are observed in culture. And after 4 hours, 3,000 strands. Find an expression for the approximate number of strands at the okay. So wala tayo N0, no? Required. Find the expression for the approximate amount of bacteria. The differential equation, no? Ang other translation aning find A is an expression for the approximate number of strands of the bacteria present in the culture at any time t. So the amount of bacteria at any time t. Or ang solution sa atong differential equation. No? That's another term for find A. Sa B, the approximate number of strands of the bacteria originally in the culture. Okay, so N at 0. Pilang original. At after 1 hour lang maning 1,000. So pila day siya? Pila day siya originally. So, solution. dn over dt is equal to k of n. Wala ang d nga part. No? Integral na. That. We know nga mao ni iyang solution. N equal to CE KT. K E ano to? C din siya, C. KT. Mo rin ang solution. So, N is equal to C, E, K, T. Alright. Natay K, wala. Wala, no?
Wala, sir.
So, sa itong given at 1 hour, 1,000, at 4 hours, 3,000. Kung tayo ka unknown, atay C ug K. Earlier, sa katong problem number 1, nakuha na to si C. Kaya naman tayo initial value. Dili kay si initial value man ang question. But natay upat ka, ay natay duha ka sample. I think mag-simultaneous solutions here ta. Okay. Kaya ran no? At T is equal to 1, N is 1,000. Diba? So C, E, K. K times 1. Okay, at T equal to 1 man no? When T is 4, atong differential equation is for K. K because T is 4. For K. We have equation 1 and equation 2. If nagay sure na, simultaneous solution. No? So out from equation 1, 1,000 is equal to C E bar of K. Let's find an expression for C. C is equal to 1,000 over e to the K. Right? Substitute that on no, this is equation 3. Extracted from equation 1. Let's substitute equation 3 to equation 2. Equation 3 to equation 2. Equation 2 is VK CE 4K. But C is 1,000 over EK. So 3,000 is equal to 1,000 over e to the K times e to the 4K. Okay? K E4K C is 1,000 over e to the K. Actually, mo naman atong A, oh. No. Muna itong final answer sa A. Find an expression of N. Diba? Di rin nag-start ang atong solution sa B. Bakit dire? 3,000 divided by 1,000. 3. E4K where E to the K. 4K minus K. Ba? 3K. Therefore, K is equal to ALN 3 divided by 3. 0.366. Ayun, mukha ninyo ha. ln3, para mawala niyo si E. ln3 divided by 3. ln3 is 1.098 divided by 3, 0.366. Okay? So, ang atong original equation, mahimong n is equal to 0.366. Sa'yo. C e to the 0.366 t. Ay, di pa dahil, no? A pa dahil gyapon ni siya nga part. Now, solve for C. So, how will we solve for C? Na naman tayo initial value. Either aning duha. Either ani. Ayun lang, N1 equal to 1,000. At T is equal to 1. N is 1,000. C e to the 0.366 times 1. Therefore, C is equal to 693.36. Sige, so, ako na pagkuha. E to the 0.366. Ang answer ato, i-divide sa 1,000. So, 1,000 divided by E to the power of 0.366. Such that C is 693.36. So, atong, sige, dapat yung final answer ba? N of T is equal to 693.36 E to 0.366 T. Ito dapat ang final answer. Para ma-solve na to ang question sa B. What is N when T is 0? That's easy. Substitute lang 0 si T. Dala, 693 man din. 0.36. So, what din yung original value niya? No? N at 0 is approximately equal to 690. So, round up, round down. Round down, 693 strands of bacteria. Okay. Any questions? Nasabtan na ba?
Sabtan na, sir.
Okay. So, na yung question earlier. Sir, pwede ba diretsyo na dayon diri, sir? Basta growth and decay, pwede na din mo diretso diri, sir. Sige, pwede ra diretso na. So, wala na yung DE involved, wala na, no? Na-solve naman nato. Na-solve naman nato ang DE nga part. As long as, sakto lang ang pag-algebra later, no? Igikan dire, downward, algebra na maginatnan, wala na may calculus na involved, no? Bantay ninyo. So, pwede na dili mag-solve o differential equation, sir. Well, kung mo gid ni ang kuan, mo gid ni nga klase nga situation, no? Mo naman ni ang solution. Mo man ang general solution for every type of growth and decay problem. So, direct substitution na dayon, no? Algebra na lang. Okay? Okay. Lain na po daw. Katod na po daw ang heating and cooling. Question number 8. Given. So I'll read the problem. Number 8. Sa apps problems 1, a metal bar at temperature 100 degree Fahrenheit is placed in a room at a constant temperature of 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So naka Fahrenheit naman sila tanan, hindi na natin sa convert to Celsius. Okay, if ever man nga Celsius ang pan, gipangita gyud, pwede naman sila after na. Pero wala may nakita nga nag-indicate nga need siya Celsius, so dili na natin i-convert. Metal bar at temperature 100 degree Fahrenheit is placed in room temperature at 0 degree Fahrenheit. If after 20 minutes, okay, so T is set at minutes. Time is in minutes. Nasa ha? So after 5 minutes, after 20 minutes, the temperature of the bar is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. May other given din. So, the expression nga nito sa TS, no? Sa substance. T sa surrounding medium is 0 degrees Fahrenheit. After 20 minutes, meaning the T at 20 minutes is 50 degrees. So meaning T at 0 is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So given is latanan. A metal bar at temperature 100 degrees Fahrenheit is placed in a room with a constant temperature of 0 degrees Fahrenheit. If after 20 minutes, the temperature of the bar is 50 degrees Fahrenheit, find the time it will take the bar to reach a temperature of 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So required T at T, 25. What is the time when the temperature is 25 degrees Fahrenheit? And the same ni ganina, no? Sa katong growth and decay, katong interest. T at 10 minutes. The time is 10 minutes man. So, pwede na ni T 10 equal to question mark. So, muna itong given. Okay? So, ito na yung mark graph. 0 is 100. So, 20 is 50. So, for sure, kaning 25 is between 0 and 20. No. After 20 pa siguro na eh. No? Kaning 10 in between. So, between. So, magiging ano. Kung ito i-graph, may ang temperature, may ang time. At time 0, 100 degrees Fahrenheit din dire. At time 10, question mark. At time 20, 50. At what time pod na 25? Okay? Kung nga ni ang kung i-graph ko na to, guys. Siya nga ni. Initially, 100 siya. At after 10 minutes, pila. Kaya after 20 minutes, 50 naman. And pila pod ang time na 25 degrees Fahrenheit siya. So in summary, mo nga atong situation. Okay? Sige. Solution daw. Ito itong differential equation ganyan eh. dt over dt. dt over dt plus kt ktm. K is unknown. A function of t. Tm is given as 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So 0 ni. 0. Swerte lang ta sa kaning problem, but it's not all of the time nga na ang situation. KT. Pala nagyapon, di ba? Kanina. T is E exponential function both sides. So E a plus C na natin dito. So para C, E, negative lang ang K. KT. So although this is not yet the final answer, anong i-box? Siyang general expression for our T. So nabatay mga initial conditions na at T at 0 is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So when T is 0, or I mean when time is 0, the temperature is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So 100 equal to C E power of 0. So C is equal to 100. 100 ay ang, of course, given, no? 100 ang C kayo. Kung ang original temperature. So our differential equation becomes T 100 E negative KT. Solve na nato si C, solve na nato si K. Gamit naman nato ni kanina pod. T is 50 when time is 20. So T at 20 minutes, T is 50. Okay, solve for K. Kasi makasolve.
Zero point zero three, sir.
Sige pa daw. Dagana pa daw ang kuan.
Zero
03
0.03466.
466. Okay, pwede na na eh. Okay, muna itong K. Thank you. 0.03466. So, kung atong differential equation, nahimong, not differential equation, ang atong solution, nahimong E negative 0.03466 T. Alright. So, masolve na natin ng first. No? What is the time when the temperature is 25 degrees Fahrenheit? Box. Dili malimutan. A. What is the time when the temperature is 25? So, algebra lang yapon. This is 25. Is equal to 100. E negative 0.03466 times T. Solving for T.
$40, sir.
Exactly 40 ba? 40 what? 40 hours?
Minutes.
Minutes. Okay, very good. 40 minutes. 39.996 or approximately equal to 40. Actually, kung gamito ng exact nga, kung gi-store ninyo nga value, makuha ni nga exact na 40. If 39.996 yung answer, okay na siya. No problem. This is the final answer for A. How about for B? T is what when time is 10? T is what when time is 10? Dali na ni, butang lang 10 dili, oh. No? So, the temperature after 10 minutes is 100 times e to the power of negative 0.03466 times 10. Very good. 70.7045. Or kung exact nga values ninyo ipambutang, 70.7 something. So 70.7 is good enough. No? Degrees Fahrenheit. That's the final answer. Right. Nakita niyo yung pattern sa atong mga solution. So yun, wala ba?
For now, sir.
Final answer. Okay. Kaya ba? Kaya? Honestly, no, dako nga portion sa atong solution kay algebra ba? Diba? Ang DE nga part is variable separable rapag yun, then di rapag yun, no? Okay. Any more questions? None? Okay, if wala na, we could dismiss early and mag-post na circle activity for you to do on eLearn. Based na sa apps problems number 1 lang sa ta.
When ipasa ang activity, sir?
Taas-taasan lang siguro ako og deadline. I-post na ko today. Pwede Friday gapon. Friday ra. Friday na next meeting. Pwede Friday. Ang akong i-post is nara sa apps problems number 1 ha. Siguro kaning mga problems nga wala nato na solve karon sa klase. Okay, para ma-practice niyo at home. But I'm sure the same na gid gyapon ang process ani. If ato i-review ang problem, basta ma-light lagid ang given o tarong ibutang lang tong kuan given nga differential equation, no? Then i-solve nato na siya using linear or using variable separable. So makuha na gani ni, I'm sure algebra na din nato nan. Okay? Question, any more questions? Dilagay mo dili na kung kung temperature problem siya, pwede na nga kani dili ang gamiton, no? Dili pa gid ta sure kung kani kay swerte man ta nga zero ni siya, no? So kung naa ni value, ato i-solve example lang. General lang ni siya nga kuan. General ni siya nga what if dili zero si Tm, no? dt over dt plus kt is equal to ktm. Tm is not zero but na siya value. Remember, K and Tm are constants. Okay? So, wala ni siya atong variable, si t. So, ito na siya i-transpose to the other side. dt over dt is equal to ktm minus kt. dt over dt is equal to negative k t minus tm para marabitaw positive si variable nato, no? Para positive ni siya. So, mahom gyapon siya no nga negative si k nato, di ba? So, dt over t minus tm is equal to negative k dt integrate negative kt plus c. The same earlier, negative kt plus c. But dire, this is ln p minus pm. No? E both sides. T minus tm is equal to E CE negative KT. Plus TM na yun. So, T of T is equal to CE negative KT plus TM. O, din siya ang kuan. General solution for any temperature problem. Ang kanila nga problem na to earlier, PM is 0. That's why 0 ni siya. Mo din itong ganina. Pero kung dili 0 si PM, kung dili na siya 0. And after ani, algebra na dayon. Okay? Questions? Any more question?
None, sir.
Na. Sige. If there are none, watch out lang sa e-learn a little bit later. Akong i-post ang mga items niyo i-solve. Okay, that will be equivalent to sit work. Ha? So don't worry about the deadline. Taod-taod pa man pod. Ay lang pod mo pagpasa kung dool na pod ang kuan na. Dool na ang cut-off. Okay? Sige. There are no more questions. Dismiss na ta. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sige.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.